I can't imagine the fear that a young lady or a young man who's involved in an unplanned pregnancy must feel when they find out that either themselves or their girlfriend is going to be bearing a child. If you find yourself in a crisis or unplanned pregnancy situation, please don't turn to someone who is offering no hope for an answer. New Beginnings offers hope. New Beginnings offers an opportunity for the life of that child.
They did an ultrasound. They have to do an ultrasound to find out how big the baby is. And during this ultrasound, it was the first time that I thought about this thing as a person. It's a baby. It's not a clump of cells. It's a baby. And I saw the baby on the screen. The nurse showed it to me, and I just, like, in that moment, everything changed. Like, from not caring about my baby, from caring about everything but my baby, it went to caring only about my baby and nobody else.
I couldn't imagine giving my kid to somebody else. And so when I came, it was by the force of my mother, and I wasn't going to do it. But when I started actually talking about and knowing my options, and that I could choose the kind of people I wanted my son to have as parents, I felt better. I felt more comfortable. And then that's when I really started thinking of if it were me, what would I want? And I would want a father always there. I would want affection, hugs and always saying I love you. I would want a godly father, someone who respected my mother. That's what I wanted my child to have.
And 2 years later, I was right. I know now that I was right. My instincts were right. They're good parents, they're godly parents. They keep in touch with me. They have treated me better than I could have ever asked for, than I ever expected them to. I had something that they were missing, and so we fit.
The Irwin House is staffed by a full-time husband and wife team who provide 24/7 care for the birth mothers. They're always there. We don't move workers out in shifts back and forth because we feel that their relationship that develops between the birth mother and the care center personnel is extremely important during this time of decision making.
I called New Beginnings. I talked to Debbie. I talked to another lady who worked there. I looked up the website. I looked at every single word on the website just to make sure I didn't miss anything.
I got there and I think Corey was making dinner, and her little boy was running around crazy, and she was really nice, and we all sat around the table, and it wasn't forced or anything. It was just fun, friendly conversation, and I just felt comfortable.
It's just like, it's like living with a family, a regular family.
For me, it was like a haven, because I got to have a break from just everyday pressure and family and all the hard stuff. So for me, it was a haven. I could rest. It was peaceful.
It was definitely a new beginning for me.
New Beginnings is like a genesis for any girl who comes.
We have wanted a child for many, many years, and we've enjoyed years of raising and helping take care of nieces and nephews, but there was always something was lacking in our life, and it was the joy of our own child. And the Lord finally blessed us with this little young man.
I'm so thankful that New Beginnings was there to help put our family together, to help link us together with the birth mom, to make Benjamin a part of our family and make our family who it is today. I don't know what we would have done if they hadn't been there.
We fell in love instantly, Emma and I did, when we met on her day 2. And definitely the Lord has completed us as a family.
And what's so beautiful about that is, and I think of it often, and I try to encourage other people with this as well, I'm not really related to anybody in my house. I'm not blood related to Melinda, I'm not blood related to Emma, I'm not blood related to Sammy, our black lab, I'm not blood related to anybody. We have chosen to be together. We followed God. We followed God's direction when we got married. We followed God's direction through this adoption. I don't know that we followed God with the dog and the cat, but they're there, and we've chosen to we followed Emma.
Yeah.
we followed Emma's direction. But really, we have chosen to be together, and families look so many different ways today, but if you're following God's direction, it'll be perfect. It'll be just right.
Well, one of the things that I think we both loved about New Beginnings was the way they made us feel at ease every step of the way, from our the narrative, from our putting our portfolio together, to just constant communication with us. Questions would always arise, and we would always know that Debbie was there kind of immediately with a comforting and important response.
After our son passed away, it was a really difficult time, but John Paul has brought such incredible healing. He has just been a balm for our family. I know he's brought a lot of peace to my wife, a lot of joy to our home, and it's just a blessing from God.
She's the perfect baby. She's just so much joy, brings so much joy and laughter and light in our lives. She just, I can't imagine not having her. She's everything to us now, and New Beginnings is the, they're the reason that we have her, and
New Beginnings help make
our forever family.
They help make our family complete.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things you can do is just simply open your home. Open your home and open the door for adoption. If you're not able to do that, you can open your wallet. Give, support, and invest in the adoption of children nationally and internationally. If things are tight and you're not able to do that, then surely you're able to open your mouth and share the wonderful stories that you've heard. The things that have tugged your heart and have filled your mind could be right at the forefront of what you say. And you could make the referrals, and you could connect with the families and the birth parents and put together something that's lasting and eternal.
From God.
Yeah, and I'm God's only little princess, and all of my friends are God's little princesses too.